Yo guys, what's going on? Boy, Pawz here with new videos. Today we're going to go through my class setup for GBs, and this is strictly GBs. This is my GB account. You see it's BZK Pawz. And the reason why I don't change this game with guys is one, MLG like screwed me over out of a lot of my game balance accounts. When I change my gamer tags, I have to make like new ones almost every other 3 months. So this one has been mine for about 6. I haven't even played this in PUBG. I can see by level 1 ranking. The next guy's nothing, it's all standard stuff. So I wouldn't go to post this dude. I just pretty much rock out. And GB's this guy. So these classes are just kind of strictly for GBs, although I could use them for tournaments or whatever. But you're going to realize by how most of my classes are S&D, and I think I only have like 3 respawn classes, which is pretty much all I need. Because when you're playing best of 3s anyways, the chances of you getting a hard point are pretty high compared to like uplink or CTF. So it's like most time it's either hard point or CTF or your first two when you're playing GB. And most time for us it's a hard point. So I pretty much have them set up for hard point. However, they can be used for CTF. So let's get right into it. So let's go. First, as you see here, I have 3 respawn class. That's what RS stands for. Number 1 is just an AS1 advanced rifling foregrip with your standard lightweight flat jacket, and of course your basic most used perk 3s with their toughness and blast suppressor. And then for your Astro abilities with the tactician wild card, you have overclock and trophy system. Now because I play mostly an OBJ role for my team, this is why I have this class set up. Second here, we have another ASM1, but this one was stock foregrip and advanced rifling, same perk 1s and perk 2 setup with overclock and a stun. Now this is pretty much just for rotation and mostly breaking hard points. Right here is the Bow 27. Now you guys know I'm a preferred AR player in this game, mostly because I guess when I played Black Ops 2, I was an OBJ, but I was really good with an AR and a hardpoint. I don't know how I ever developed that skill, but I did. But and then it goes. Obviously, I used the MTAR more, and I used the Remington a lot too, but more in S&D than in respawn. So here I'm using the Bow, most because it's a like compact AR, and it's just one of the best guns in the game. So how could you not use it? And you just got your stock foregrip and quick draw here. Now quick draw grip, but that's kind of whatever your preference is. You can have extended mags, you can have a red dot. Personally, for me, depending on this class can change. If I'm playing on my host or our team's host, I use quick draw. But if I'm playing on the opponent's host, I normally put on extended mags because I don't know, dude. It could just be my connection or the other team's whatever. But I feel like for some reason when I'm not playing on our team's host, I just get a crazy amount of hit markers, and so I normally flex with the extended mags depending on what host it is. Just me, and they got overclock and a stun. Now rolling into our S&D classes, the first one here, again, AS1 sub, just with advanced rifling, quick draw here, or sorry, foregrip. And then you got your lightweight flak jacket, cold-blooded, toughness, and blast suppressor. Overclock on this guy with a frag. Now this is pretty much for terrorist S&D when I just want to rush and I'm not carrying the bomb. Normally this happens, I use class through like either round 1 or round 2. Or I may use it later. It just depends on I want to know how their team plays. Now, if they don't stop me from rushing, I'll probably keep using this class until eventually I die, mostly on defense. Number 2 is the Bow, obviously, with your basic stock foregrip and quick draw. Now, for S&D, I don't really put on extended mag. I keep it on no matter which host because S&D is all about trades and getting the first blood and all that. So it's pretty easy. Now, as you hear, I'm not running flak jacket because I feel like in S&D online, anyways, and on the maps that we mostly get, which is Terrace and Biolab, I don't get naded as often, more than I get stunned. But this one I'm running Tactician with Exo Mute and Overclock with a cold-blooded just to keep away from the snipers. And also LMGs are becoming a more popular gun to use now, kind of letting go. So I'm waiting to see how long that takes till it gets banned, considering they already banned shotties and the UMGs, which I'm kind of upset about. I'm pretty sure they're also banned in GBs because I think shotguns create a very good versatility in the S&D game. But a lot of people are gonna say that it's overpowered and whatnot, but it's a shotgun. We're going to go to our third S&D class here. Now, this is the Amili. Now, I got this up from watching Ricky play. I'm a really big fan of Ricky Rose, as they say. Just a standard thermal stock and grip. So what this collector does for me, guys, that I can scope out a whole entire map. Let's say again, let's go back to Terrace. I can do a double jump on top B and just look through all the way into their spawn and see where they are. Which is kind of crazy that you can do that and there's no kind of like spawn site block there, but you can see right into their spawn by double jumping on top of that little house or little room next to the B bomb, and see completely into their spawn if they're going mid map, and it's crazy. But this is what I use on multiple maps, also on solar because I find this very helpful on solar. And it's also good when you're losing a lot of defensive rounds because you're getting flanked, or sorry, losing a lot of offense, getting flanked, or really gun to hold the opposition back. And now you see you got your lightweight flag jacket, toughness, blast suppressor, and you got frag on this one just to keep the team from rushing me pretty much. And you got XOME, which you could take out for overclock. It's just all personal preference. Next here we have a Moors with variable zoom. Now I read doesn't have thermal on because I already got a thermal LMG. I don't really need a thermal Moors. And there's a lot of debate whether the variable zoom gets you less hit detection, and that's debatable. But I also feel like when I'm using the thermal, I get like lag spikes. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I feel like I get like no hit detection at all with sometimes when I use thermal, while with variable zoom is get a lot of hit markers. So I just kind of like choose your poison. But it's a good gun to use when you're playing on like Biolab and Solar because it just gives you a lot of angles you can pick from. And then obviously no flash icon on this one either. Again, I don't really feel like a lot of teams use nades in this game besides stuns and EMPs. So I have just fast hands again for switching weapons, obviously, because I have my ASM one with advanced rifling, which that's all I use, guys. I don't use foregrip, I don't use quick draw, I don't use stock. Recently, I was seeing a lot of people on UMG putting red dot on as their secondary, or like on their secondary ASM one when they're using overkill, which is kind of weird. It kind of still slows down your killing rate, so I prefer to put on advanced rifling just to make it a bit faster. And of course, XMU and the stun. Next here we have an ASM1, pretty much just an all-out offensive push class. Got double stuns, and you got gun ho here with the AS1 having foregrip, advanced rifling, and stock. Now I see stock makes it easy for me to strafe side to side, and it does help out a lot. You got overclocking, you got 2 stun grenades there again, because you're going to place them. You want to make sure that defense cannot rotate over to your bomb site faster than you get the bomb down. That's pretty much how that works. And that's how I pretty much win most of our offensive rounds. Next here, just basic, normal, just flat out battle class, and it's pretty much a pre-aim spot, post up AR, as you will. Got your foregrip, and you got your stock, got your cold blooded, and you got your flat jacket and lightweight. And you got your XOME and your cloud. And this pretty much is for me just sit somewhere in the map, pre-aim a bomb site or pre-aim a doorway, and just stay. Just no life that doorway / bomb site until an opponent pushes me, and that's why I have this class. And it actually works out really well. This is the class I use a lot in Biolab towards the end of the game, because when teams are either winning or they're losing, if they're winning by 2 rounds, they tend to get more aggressive towards the B bomb site. And so what you do is you just post up with an AR. You have one guy with a sub just somewhere nearby with a double stun. You stun, you get one pick. As you get picked, and your teammate's there to get the cut. Now, if you're on the losing side of that, you're going to tend to get more pushed by the defense because they want to, in this game, they want to try to get more kills to make sure they can really play it out of reach. And so they're going to get more reckless, push you more. And this helps because you can literally just stay in spawn biolab with this gun and pick people off green from a double jump spot without no problems at all. And that's why I like this class. It's my preferred class, and I recommend you do not have this class, guys. Put it on a cold-blooded, an absolute must with this class when you're trying to post up. Next here we have my classic Bow Thermal. A lot of people are like, ew, that's weird. Why are you using that? Because this is a very risky gun, guys. Aiming down the thermal scope, it really takes down your ADS. Like, you cannot look up, no matter what your sensitivity is. It feels like you're still playing on a 3 because you cannot look up as fast. Like, I play on 5 now, and my thermal still feels like I'm playing on 3 when I try to look up and down. when I'm using iron sights or red dot, and I can look up and down just as fine. But for some reason with thermal, I feel like it's slower, and also because thermal takes up your whole screen, not really like most of your screen, and it's such a wide visual aid that it does kind of slow your aim down a tiny bit, but it can help you. But and that's why I started running this now with overkill with an ASM1 just in case. So this is more like a scouting gun, and it can still pick up some kills. But most of the time when I'm rocking this class, I'm probably gonna switch out that ASM1, and that's how that's gonna be played. Anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you found this video helpful at all, please give it a like. If you're not part of the pack yet, please subscribe. Every subscribe helps me out a lot. If you have any more ideas what you want me to do as far as gameplay slash any other videos you want me to like put out there, let me know. Also, want to thank you guys so much for helping me get past 4,000 views. I haven't said this in a while. I do apologize. I just haven't been on YouTube looking at my stats screen. I also want to thank you guys for subbing. Got some new sub hype going on. And yeah, guys, hope to see you guys in the next video. It's Pawz. Signing out to you, the Wolfpack Nation. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.